Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to Welcome to the show. Method thing over to having a wonderful day on this 14 November 2024. I'm about to be opening up some Yu-Gi-Oh card. We're playing Tokyo Ghoul Breaker of Chain. I don't know why I say Revenger. Possibly because there's a show called Tokyo Ghoul Revenger. Tokyo Revenger. I'm gonna crack a card, and I want to say the way they did this, the way they wrapped it up, super fantastic. And do a thumbnail. There you go. And without further ado, let's fucking go. I hope you guys like the fact that I have a game in the background. I feel like it's super cool because I can work on both the gaming channel and the normal channel. So once again, we just finished opening up some Pokemon card. We're gonna be opening up some Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm extremely excited. You guys didn't tell me if you guys prefer me not to read, but look, that's okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something very, very, very simple. I'm gonna put the rare card in the very end. That way we keep the best for last. There's a bunch of cards that are actually super cool. Once again, 50 card. This cost me $8.75. So a really good deal. A really, really good deal. And without further ado, let's go. You're gonna see me in here. I need my glasses. Okay, I need my glasses. And we're back. Look at this. Gunkan Shushari Shari Red. Suship. So I don't know about you guys, but I have no clue what this means. You see, it's funny because we just opened up. Don't worry about the cigarettes. I don't smoke. It's kind of funny because we just opened up a pack of cards of Pokemon. And I gotta say, some of the name of these cards, of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, are so more inspired than the Pokemon. I feel like it's just a question of, how can I say that? Opinion, I guess? Look at these cards. They're beautiful. You want to check out if there's double? Usually there's no double here. Look at this. Some of these cards I remember from last week. Oh, some of these cards I for sure remember. So I'm going to take out the card that I remember. Just that way. You guys want me to... Okay, so I'll show you the card I have in double, but I won't read them. Return. I don't know. I feel like I read this one. This one I for sure read it. For sure I read it. Tarai. For sure I read it. Then again, I'm fucked because if you didn't see the last video, then you didn't know that I read them. However, if you're seeing every single video, it doesn't matter if you see this one first or this one last. You'll be able to say, okay, well, I know what it's going to do at the end of the video, right? So I don't feel like it matters, but at the same time, I want to do a good job. I want to do a job where I can honestly say I'm proud of Ink because he did his best. This card name becomes Gonku Sushi Shani while in the end, graveyard or deck. You can only use the following effect of Gunkan Sunship Shari Bed once per turn. You can reveal one other Gurikan Suship Sun and your end. Special summon this card from your end, then you can apply this effect. Special summon one Gurikan monster from your end, except Gurikan Sunship. But negate this effect, if any. The special summon from your extra decks one XYZ monster, and mention the special summon monster name. That monster discard as material, so you can basically summon right away. It's a good card. 4 stars and 2,000. It's good. Gadget Gamer, looking flawless. Look at this one. Some of them have a really, really nice art. Not all of them, but most of them have. I gotta say, I embrace it. I embrace the art style because, again, it's kind of cool. I know I mention this almost every single video. We have a way where, oops, you don't really see it. Okay, it's not a big deal, but you don't really see it. It's kind of cool because every single card is like its own little art piece. Now, of course, it's an art piece that's mass produced, but you honestly think, honestly, do you honestly think that nobody nobody takes painting and repaint them and say do copy of the same painting? There's more than one. When this card is normal summon, you can add one machine monster from your deck to your hand. You can attribute this card to summon one more Tronic monster from your hand. You can special summon one Gadget Owler from your end or deck. You can only use each effect of Gadget Gamer once per turn. So it is a risky card because it's 300. Scar of the Vanguard. Look how nice this card is. It is flawless, dude. Some of these, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be annoying, but it's like, and it's funny because when I was a kid, right, I opened up a lot of card. I had a lot of card. I kind of stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh. What I did, and I did it on camera. I went back, years later, almost a decade later, and I checked them out together. And I think it was a really cool video because you see, you see how much you've missed, you know. So Scar of the Vanguard. This card is sent to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Vanguard spell card from your deck to the end. The monster on the field is distributed. While this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can banish one other zombie monster from graveyard special summon this card. If you do, while it's face up in the monster zone, you can special summon monster except Vanguard monster. You can only use effect of Scar of the Vanguard once per turn. Super good card, 6-star, 2600. Sprite Pixie, look at this one. Oh. A little alarm for no reason, I guess. Sprite Pixies. If you control a level 2 rank monster, you can special summon this card from your end. Special summon Sprite Pixies once per turn this way. During damage calculation, if another level rank link 2 monster you control battles an opponent monster quick effect, can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. That monster you can control gain attack equal to the opponent monster. Okay, sorry, I thought I saw something. Attack until the end of the turn. You can only use this effect of Sprite Pixie once per turn. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you guys... Okay, so maybe you didn't see the video. But last time we had literal card that says Speed Jewel. And I'm still wondering if those are fake or those are real. Like, if they're fake, I'm going to be pissed. But if they're real, I'm going to be happy. I don't mind if they're real and they're Speed Jewel. But if they're fake, I'm going to be pissed. Sprite Carrot. What a cool card. But you look at this. Sprite Red. Oh, dude, that's nice. We have another Sprite. We don't have a lot of monster in this one. A lot of spell card, but not a lot of monster. Okay, cool. Some good card. Sprite Carrots. You can control a level link 2. You can special summon this card from your end. You can only special summon Sprite Carrots once per turn this way. When your opponent activates a spell, trap card, or effect, quick effect, you can tribute one other level rank like link 2 monster. Negate the effect, then you can, if you tribute a rank link 2 monster and activate this card, you can destroy that card. You can only use the effect of Spring Carrots once per turn. It is super complicated to read this because in most cases I have no clue what they're talking about. I miss those times when they were simpler. But hey, it's not about what I miss. It's about what the people want and what the people sell. If you want a good Yu-Gi-Oh content creator, there's a guy called Samurai X, and Samurai X is possibly one of the most, if not the most entertaining, well, my favorite personally, Yu-Gi-Oh content creator. Right? There's a bunch of content creator for Pokemon. For Yu-Gi-Oh, there's a lot less. Look at this, super class. You guys prefer like that? If you guys prefer like that, we can do like that, but I can't read. Controller level 2 link, you can special summon this card from your end. You can only special summon Sprite Red once per turn. This way, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can tribute one other level rank 2 monster. Negate that effect, then if you tribute a ranked link 2 monster to activate this effect, you can destroy that monster. You can only use this effect of Sprite Red once per turn. We have more Fortronics Cannon, which is kind of similar to the Gadget Gamer. We mentioned it's here, but look at them. Together, they're so cool together. So cool together. Machine Effect cannot be a normal summon set. You must be special summon from your hand by banishing one more Fortronic monster from your hand. Like position once per turn during your main phase, you can add one monster spell trap card from your deck to your end, then place one card from your end on top of the deck. So basically, you trade one card from your deck to your hand, and you trade one card in your hand to your deck. Which is kind of cool, but once again, it's tough. And I know I'm repeating myself, but it's tough because you don't know the rest of the deck. Is that a good card, or is that a good card when you use the deck? And that's a huge question. That is a huge question because you have to get the whole thing, you know? Defense position. Once per turn during your main phase, you can add 1 level 4 or lower Morphotronic from your graveyard to your end. Then place 1 card from your end to the top of your deck. Okay, cool. Crosskeeper, look at him. Super nice. You can send this card from your end to field to the graveyard. Special summon 1 elemental hero. No way. Monster or 1 Neospatian. Those I know. Those I know. This was from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which is actually something I've watched. Well, I didn't watch it completely, but I still watched a little bit. If you special summon an elemental hero fusion monster, while this card is in your graveyard, except during damage step, you can banish this card, draw 2 cards, then place 1 card from your end on the bottom of the deck. You can only use each effect of Crosskeeper once per turn. It's actually pretty cool. Return of Tistina. I believe this card we have it, but I'm not 100% sure. If you guys want me to, I can check. But I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's a good looking card. And even if we read it once or twice, it's not a big deal. There's worse in life. And I'm sorry, I should have a better memory, but it's literally a video that we did last week. And not only the video that we did last week, is because we just opened up another pack. So I'm supposed to remember 1 card out of what? Out of... I don't know. I don't fucking know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to pause. And I'm going to be right back because I have to go to the bathroom. And we're back. Sorry about this. Oh, of this phone. Not the other phone. Oh, and I forgot my glasses. Okay, no problem. If this card is in your hand, you can target 1 Tistina monster you control. Except return of the Tistina. Let me lower the volume because it's a bit loud for you guys. Special summon this card. If you do, its level becomes a target monster level. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 Aqua XYZ control. Attach this card to it as material. You can only use each effect of Return of the Tistina once per turn. Rose Papillon, which is in French. Did you know that? Butterfly in French is Papillon. During your main phase, you can tribute summon 1 level 7 or higher monster in attack position. In addition to your normal summon set, you can only gain this effect once per turn while you control another insect monster. This card can attack directly. Jen, the Diamond Tiger, another one of this really cool. And you know what's insane? I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like those 2 cards. Those 2, wait a second, give me a second. Got a lot to do. Okay, we're gonna find the righteous place. Oh, by the way, if you were wondering, every single day I do a movie. The movie of tonight is Inglourious Bastard. So Jen and Ken kind of look alike, don't they? Warrior effect. Once per turn, the end of the battle phase, return this card from your field to the end. Can only use each of the main effects of Jen, the Diamond Tiger, once per turn. You can special summon Ken the Warrior Dragon. The card we have right here. From your hand or deck to your opponent's field and defense position. Then it's special summoned by the effect of Ken the Dragon. Discard 1 card. Nice. Once per turn, the effect of this battle phase, return this card from your field to the end. You can only use each effect of the following effect of Ken the Warrior Dragon once per turn. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 Jen the Diamond Tiger, which we just saw, from your deck or end to your opponent's field and defense position. This card is special summoned by the effect of Jen the Diamond Tiger. Putting out 2 cards, then discard 1 card. So not the best card. It doesn't look the best card. Origami Goddess. We already did it last week. Watatuna. Some of these are magnificent. Follow the Tistina, you see? Follow the Tistina is possibly something that has to do with Return of the Tistina. And then you can possibly, you would be righteous or right think that there's possibly a Tistina deck. However, there's so many different decks that it's harder to say who is the strongest, who is weak. It's all a question of how you use a deck, right? And if it's all a question of how you use a deck, then somebody can be very good with a deck, and somebody can be very weak with a deck. It's all a question, once again, of how you use the tool in front of you. My favorite deck, I don't know. My favorite deck was possibly, I remember having this deck of, the main card was not Exodius, I think it was like something like Exogus, right? Would it make sense? Exogus would give you a 4,000 defense card, and it was this stupid card. It was this very stupid where you can use a card, and there's a magic card called Sword and Shield. So you would basically trade your attack and defense for each other, and then you say, "Yo, this card, my card, right? The one that the high defense. I can now proudly say that's 4,000 attack, which is great. Thank God it has 4,000 attack. But if if you only can use it once, then there's no point. It has to be the finishing move. Watuna as Watt, which is a electric measurement. This card can attack directly. You can use one of the following effects of Watuna once per turn at the end of the damage step. If your monster inflict battle damage to your opponent, you can summon this card from your hand. When this card inflict battle damage to your opponent by a different deck attack, you can tribute this card on the field or one more non-tuner monster from your hand and special summon 1 Watt Synchro monster from Thunder Tuner from your extra deck, whose level equal the total level of those tributed monster. IAS, Invasive Alien Species. IAS, Invasive Alien Species. Super fucking cool. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. While your opponent has a face-up card in the battlefield, you can only use each effect of the following effect of IAS once per turn. If your opponent has a face-up card in the battlefield, you can target that monster and destroy it. And if you do, this card gain 1,000 attack. If your opponent has a face-up card on the field zone, this card is in your graveyard, you can control summon this card. No, this feels very, very strong. Curse Bride Doll. What a nice card. Oh my god. I cannot believe it. This is actually a really cool card. Well, we haven't checked out the effect of it, but just know that usually without summon, usually not necessarily the maximum, but the limit is 2,000. So this one with 2,100 is kind of good. When you draw this card, you can reveal it. Special summon this card at the start of each battle phase. There's more card in your deck than your opponent deck. This card gain attack equal to the difference time 300 till the end phase of this turn. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there, place this card on top of the deck. So it's really, really good. We got Asset Mantis. Asset with the gold bar underneath. Look at this card. Beautiful. If your opponent control a level 6 or lower monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you have more card in your hand than your opponent, can change the battle position of all monsters on the field. All the other insect monsters on the field became the same position and level as this card, and you can special summon monster for the rest of the turn. That insect monster. This card destroy. You can add 1 level 8 or higher insect monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Asset Mantis once per turn. It's a good card, but it's not great because it's 7 level, which is 2 sacrifices for 2,300, which is not great. It's not bad, but it's not great. UFO Light, another card that we had, a card I said looked like UFO. Some of them are super cool. I don't know why this deck feels a bit, it has been folded. I don't know if that's me. I don't know if it's OCD. I don't know if it was during the transport. I don't know what happened, but I feel like it. Fallen of the Tistina. You can send this card from your hand to your graveyard. Place 1 Divine Domain Bastina from your deck face up on your field zone. If all face up Tistina spell trap card you control is destroyed by an opponent card effect, all these cards in your graveyard except during the damage step, you can banish this card, special summon 1 light Tistina monster from your end deck or graveyard. Can only use if each effect of Fallen of Tistina once per turn. And possibly one of the last. Yeah, there's a couple more. I'm gonna do these because I like having the monster with the monster, the spell with the spell, etc., etc., etc. Storage pod. Look at it, super nice. And the strength. Triceratops or Cerosip in one machine or Digizer monster cannot be destroyed by battle while the monster special summon from the graveyard is on the field. If a monster is a special summon from the end while the monster is on the field, except during the damage step, you can target one card you control and one card your opponent control. Destroy them. You can only use this effect of Storage Pod once per turn. Kind of cool effect, right? Not necessarily the strongest effect that I saw, but not the worst. You know what I don't know? I've been opening up a couple of pack, what is it, like 3-4 packs, and we didn't get one single field card. And I don't know, the field card always felt like, not necessarily my favorite, but they always felt so nice because it was different. It was my monster fight. You built the Blade Dragon, looks phenomenal. This card is synchro summon. You can target one monster on the field, one card on the field, and destroy it. If this card is on the field and destroyed, you can target one face-up monster on the field. That monster cannot attack until the end of your opponent's turn. You can only use each effect of Kubit the Blade once per turn. It's weird. They're saying you can only use this effect, but if it's dying. We have Supreme King Dragon Light Worm, which is once again a card that looks phenomenal. If this card is normal special summon, you can add one face up Supreme King Dragon or Supreme King Gate Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. Then immediately, so this effect resolve, you can synchro summon or XYZ summon one Supreme King Dragon monster. If a face up pendulum monster you control is destroyed by battle card effect, while this card is face up on your extra deck, you can add this card to your hand. You can only use each effect of Supreme King Dragon and for once per turn. I don't like pendulum. XYZ Entrusts. Add one armor. I feel like we had this one. Then you can make up to 2 level face-up monster you control become all level 3 or all level 5. Until the end of the turn, during your main phase, except this turn, this card was sent to the graveyard. You can manage this card from your graveyard, then target one XYZ monster threatened, treat it as an equipped card in your spell and trap zone. Crystal summon it. You can only activate one XYZ Entrust per turn. See? Another card that I don't freaking know. Oh my god. Oh my god, this card. We had a it's a really old card. It's a really old card, but if you know your lore of Yu-Gi-Oh, there's this card. This possibly one of the first season. We had Zombie Samurai, and it's exactly this guy. Immortal Bushi mourn the mortal body. All monsters in graveyard become warrior monster. Once per turn during the battle end phase, you can destroy all monsters you control. Beautiful. Goetic Daybreak. I don't know. OG Duadic? What the fuck? Tribute one reptile monster for every 2 level that tribute monster add on the field. Special summon up to 1 token. Reptile Dark level 2 attack and defense 0%. Sorry. During the main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished reptile monsters. Shuffle it into the deck, then you can send one reptile monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can only use each effect of Oglatic Daybreak once per turn. Another card, I didn't get a lick of what they were saying. Some of these cards are beautiful. Beautiful. I'm seeing a lot of what, which has to do possibly with possibly has to do with the Watuna card scanner. Once per turn, you can declare one card. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. We had it the last time. Concours de Cuisine, which is a French card. Culinary Confrontation. Concours is a confrontation, so it would make sense. Now, goal of tonight, which means we're going to be able to focus on the card. But yeah, basically, Tokyo Ghoul is completely done, which is great. Not because I don't like the game, just because it's a lot. Okay, so give me a sec. There you go, done. Concours de Cuisine. Oh, sorry. Choose one Nouvelle Pendulum, Nouvelle, which is French, and one Pâtissiel, which is French for patisserie, which is pastry. A pendulum monster from your end deck or extra deck. Or special summon both monsters, one to each field. Also this turn, You cannot use Monster Transmittal for a Fusion Synchro XYZ or link summon except Nouvelle and Pâtissier monster during your main phase. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face-up monster on the field. It gains 200 attack for each recipe card in the graveyard. You can only use each effect of Concours de Cuisine once per turn. Really nice card. Leave the wrap. How nice is this? It almost feels like you're playing a video game when you're watching this card, doesn't it? It doesn't feel like it? It does feel like it a little bit, doesn't it? So now I need to do this. Again, I'm sorry that I'm doing two things at once, but tonight is a crazy night and I don't have time to do everything that I need to do. So I have to cut corner a little bit. Because I cut corner, I'm able to do everything, but then I cut corner and it's more complicated. Can somebody tell me what is this game from? Anybody at all? I don't know. More battles? Once per turn, if you special summon a monster from the graveyard to the damage step, you can make your opponent lose 1000 LP, and if they do, you gain 500 LP. You can only activate this effect of Lil La Rem once per turn. Man, it's powerful. Really powerful. Red Arrows. Red Arrows, we definitely had that one last time. Realm Eulogy. I feel like I've seen that one yesterday, but I don't know. Target one monster you control and one effect monster your opponent control. Destroy that monster you control, and if you do, negate this opponent monster effect until the end of this turn. Then, if Visa Star Frost is on the field, you can destroy that target monster during your main phase. If a Veda monster card is on the field, you can manage this card from your graveyard. Destroy one monster you control. They're always going to tell you can only use it one time. So I don't know if you guys remember. I'll try to find a card. What Kingdom? If you guys remember, we had a... There you go. There you freaking go. So you see this one, What Kingdom? We had What Tuna, What Kingdom, and What Cynic Fighting Power. What Kingdom? Your opponent cannot activate this effect of a monster that activates when it's a normal special summon, while in the same column as the card of a What or a What monster you control. You can target one What monster you control, special summon one What monster that with a different name your deck, then you lose LP equal to the special summon monster attack. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of this turn, except to other monster. You can only use this effect of What Kingdom once per turn. It's almost every single card that says that. What Psychic Fighting Power? Special summon up to 2 level 3 or lower light monster from your hand. If you summon 2 monsters with the same original type, these monsters can attack directly this turn. If they have the same original level, they also cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Can only activate What... Oh my god, always saying the same thing. Look at it, Pendulum Evolution. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh man, the amount of work we put in is crazy. But this is a dream. And because this is my dream, we're going to be putting in the effort that is needed. There you go. 2 more battles. Pendulum Evolution. You can shuffle 1 Pendulum monster from your hand into the deck. Add 1 Pendulum monster with 2500 attack and a different name from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, if you special summon a Pendulum monster from the face down extra deck this turn, your card, you can immediately, after this effect, resolve Pendulum summon a monster. You can target 1 Supreme King Z Arc you control if this turn. It can attack all monsters your opponent control once each. Oh my god, the reading is horrible, but it's not me. I don't even know what I'm reading, right? Play the Tistina. If summon 1 Tistina monster from your end or graveyard in defense position, return to the end during the end phase. You can only activate 1 play of Tistina per... Oh my god. Per turn. Target 1 level 7 or higher spellcaster. This is a nice one. You cannot apply the following effect. Face up that monster isn't affected by other monster effects this turn, and it's sent to the graveyard during the standby phase of the next turn. All monsters your opponent currently control lose attack equal to target monster attack. And if the attack becomes 0, this effect destroy them. It's a beautiful one. Start lying above the shrine. What a cool one. Is it me or it's really cool, this one? It's me, right? Once per turn, you can ritual summon one wind ritual monster from your deck by distributing one spirit monster and or Shino bird token from your field whose those level equal or exceed the ritual monster level. Twice per turn, if a face-up wind monster you control is returned to your hand, except during the damage step, you can activate one of these effects. Add one of your spirit monster or ritual spell that is banished or in your graveyard. Set one star line across the Milky Way. Okay, it's different. Directly from your deck. Sweet Roommate. Oh, I love this art. I really enjoy it. Look at this. Right? Okay, so we're gonna do this, which is dispatch. This, which is dispatch. Okay, no problem. And then finally, we have a couple of things to do. I'm gonna take a couple seconds. Don't worry. Daily quests. Tokugo Breaker of Chain is actually really good. Backpack, no. Let's do this and let's do consumable. Okay, material. Let's do this. Okay, we're pretty much done. We're done. So thank you so much for watching this stream. Sorry if I wasn't there, but it's just a lot of things in the background, right? You guys can understand. I'm sure you guys can understand, and I'm sincerely grateful that you understand. There you go. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. We're here. 25%, we're good. Sweet Roommate. One, if a card is sent from the end or deck to your graveyard, target one card of either graveyard shuffle into your deck can only. Oh my god, you're gonna write it every single time. But then we have a great news. We have only the rare card. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. So if you allow me, I'll cheat a little bit. So I think those I believe those are a bit less nice, and because they're a bit less nice, I'm gonna put it like this. So I'm gonna go from more common to rarer. Equip only to a monster you control. Equip an equip card. You can control one angelic. I read this one already. Unico Punk Writhing Carp. Wow. 2 punk monster. You can tribute this fusion summon card. Show them up to 2 punk monster with different name from each other. With a different name from each other. Okay. From your end or deck, except level 8 monster in defense position. If you single summon using this card as material, you can target 1 punk monster you control. You can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Wow. Imperial Iron Wall, right? We already played this, and I don't think we had it like this. I don't think we had it rare. Trap Trick. Look at this. Trap Tricks, people hate this deck. Banish 1 normal trap from your deck, except Trap Trick, and you do set 1 card from the same name directly from your deck. Can be activated this turn. You can only activate 1 trap card for the rest of this turn. This card is Resolve. Compulsionary, I used to use this card so much. Basically, when somebody summon, right, you can put it back to their end. Fiend Griefing. Beautiful card. Target 1 monster in your opening graveyard, shuffle it into their deck. You can send 1 Fiend monster from your deck in the graveyard. Anti-Spell Fragrance. Look at this. Some of them are really nice. Possibly not this one, but still. Both players must set spell card before activating them. Do not activate them until the next turn after setting them. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Fair Welcome Labyrinth. Oh, look at this little guy. They're cute as shit. When a monster declares an attack while you control a Fiend monster, you get 1 card on the field. Negate the attack, and if you do, destroy that target card. Then you can set 1 non-labyrinth normal trap from your end or deck. Reckless Greed. Draw 2 cards and skip your next 2 draw phase. 1 Pendulum Switch. You can target 1 card from the Pendulum Zone, special summon it and you can target one pendulum monster in your monster zone. Place that pendulum monster in your pendulum zone. Can only use one pendulum switch effect per turn, and only once that turn. Ooh, baby. Ooh. This is a nice card. Look at this. This is a nice card. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Egyptian God Slime. So they're copying Obelisk. Must first select maybe either fusion summon or special summon from your extra deck by treating one level 10 aqua monster with 0 attack. This card can be treated as 1 or 3 tribute from the tribute summon of a monster. Can be destroyed by battle. Your opponent monster cannot attack target for card, and your opponent cannot target with a card effect any monster you control except Egyptian God Slime. Really nice, but not as nice as Elder Entity Nis. Look at her. Beautiful. Look at her. Look at this card. That's a cool card. Must be special summon from your extra deck by sending the above card control to the graveyard. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 monster from your end. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can target one card on the field, destroy it. You can only special summon Elder Entity Entis once per turn. A Junk Speeder. Look at these. I've already found my favorite. My favorite is possibly this one. Already. Look at this. If this card is synchro summon, you can special summon as many Synchron Tuner as possible with what level from your deck. Defense position. You cannot special summon monster from your extra deck except Synchro Monster. The turn you activate this effect. When an attack is declared involving this card was a synchro summon this turn and another monster. You can make this card attack become double its original attack until the end of the turn. You can use, this is actually pretty good. Downward Magician. Oh, look at her. Cute. During your main phase, you can also XYZ summon this card by using rank 3 or lower XYZ monster you control as material. This card gains 200 attack for each material attached to it. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. This card battle after damage calculation, detach one monster from this card. Okay. You know what's special about these cards? There's something very weird about these cards. There's something very, very weird about these cards. I don't know what it is. For now, a couple of you guys have understood. Usually, right, the number of level is on the right. With these cards, these two cards in particular, they're on the left. I don't know what that means. I hope they're not fake. I'm always afraid that there's gonna be a fake card. Always this, not this big fear, but still. We have X-Sector Exa Beetle. Look at this card. Beautiful. When this card is XYZ summon, you can target one monster and add a graveyard, equip that target to the card. The card gain attack defense equal to the half of the original attack defense of the monster equipped by this effect. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, then target one face-up card on each field. Send those targets to the graveyard. And finally, we have Ritual Beast Ulti Karna Orc. Beautiful. Must be special summon from your extra deck by banishing the above card you control. Once per turn, you can target level 2 of your banished Ritual Beast card. Return them to the graveyard, and if you do, add one Ritual Beast card from your deck to your end. Quick effect. You can return this card you control to the extra deck. Then target 2 of your banished monster, and one Spiritual Beast. One special summon them in defense position. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. That's it for card tonight. That's it for the cards. I present you the Pokemon and the Yu-Gi-Oh card. Then we open up all of this. Not bad, huh? All of this were different arts.